Okay, so let's continue with descriptive programming and play a bit more with the regular expressions. So let's run the same test for entering login ID and password on the Facebook page. And this time, let's keep another browser open. So let's try to understand how we can make QTP identify a certain thing if we have multiple similar objects open. So let's from Facebook, let's click on sign up. Let's click on sign up. This is a sign up page. Now, if we run this test, let's see what happens. See, it opens another browser, facebook.com. We'll try to enter the text here, but it will fail. And that's because we have two browsers open. But the way we have written our codes, the code says, basically, enter text into any open browser. But we have two open browsers. So stop the recording. So this is the disadvantage of using title : equal .star because it will assume that you have two browsers open. Even if I have a Yahoo and a different browser open, the test will still fail because it will assume only one browser is open. So, to resolve this problem, what we can do is be more specific about the browser. So we can distinguish this browser from the sign-up browser. Okay, so how can we do that? Click on Object Spy, click on the hand sign, and click on the, if I press Control, so the Object Spy will stop working, and I click on the home page, one second, and I go back to the home page of Facebook. So now I can click anywhere and Object Spy will give me the properties and values of that particular object. So click anywhere. So click on the browser after you click on any object within the browser, and let's check on the title. Title is a property that we use pretty often, very often because it is a unique property of a browser. So let's scroll down. We can see that the title property of the object of this browser is welcome to Facebook. Okay, so title is welcome to Facebook. Let's click on page. And let's check the title of the page. We have the same title, welcome to Facebook, right? Let me click on the hand sign and go back to the second browser that I opened. Object Spy, and click on this second browser. This is the sign up page of Facebook, and I'm not interested in entering anything into this page at this moment. So I click anywhere, and let me click on the browser. Let's check the title. Scroll down, and we see that the title of this browser is different. The title is not Welcome to Facebook anymore. It is Sign Up for Facebook. That is the difference between this browser and that browser. This is how I can tell QTP to concentrate on the browser, on this browser, not this one. So, let me go back to this queue. Let me go back to this QTP object spy. So this is my browser. That's what I need. The title is Welcome to Facebook, right? Right. So let's take the whole, copy the selection, the value of the title, copy the value of the title, this one right here. Let's put it here. We can put it here. Instead of title colon equal dot star, we can put title colon equal, which means the title is equal to Welcome to Facebook, login, sign up, or learn more. And we have the same title for the page, so we can say page title colon equal Welcome to Facebook. Okay, and we keep everything the same. And we will do the same in here. We'll do the same in here. Colon equal. And we'll do the same for the web button. Let's say here. And here, right? So we changed all those titles for browser and page. Let me close this. So I still have the sign up browser and page open. Let's run this test and see if QTP identifies my browser and objects this time. I have a syntax error somewhere. Let's check that. Title colon equal dot star dot page. Title colon equal dot star. Oh, I missed the quotation. Right, so I missed a quotation on line number 10 after the title value of this page. Let's save it. Let's run this and see what happens. Remember, I still have a browser open, so QTP is supposed to get confused. So it opens a browser, and this time enters the email and password. It clicks on login. Okay. Here we go. So it did this it did all of this without any problem whatsoever, but then it got confused. Let me stop this. Then it got confused at line number 13 because we did not change the value of the browser on line 13. So when we say close any browser dot star means any browser with any title, QTP gets confused. Which browser? This browser or this browser? So we forgot to do that for closing the tabs, for closing the browsers. So this time, let me just do this right here. We'll change it. So this time, we have the same as the other browsers. Title, welcome to Facebook. Close all tabs. So we'll close this. Let's run this and see what happens. So it opens Facebook. It enters this text. Clicks on login. It should try to close the browser. Or is it still confused? Let's see what happens. Let's see if QTP throws another error. Okay, yep. It still says that it cannot identify the object. So let's find out what the reason for that is. We have the browser, title colon equal, welcome to Facebook, login or sign up dot close, or learn more dot close, but QTP is still confused about that. It does not understand this. So right now it cannot distinguish between the sign-up browser and the login browser of Facebook. So if we face this type of problem, what we have to do, and this is very important, Very, very important. Because we are troubleshooting a real problem. Actually troubleshooting a problem. This is how you're going to learn, is by troubleshooting these minor and major problems. Okay, so I click on this hand sign of ObjectSpy, and this is a browser that I want to close, right? This is the browser where I see the error for incorrect email. This is the browser I want to close, so with ObjectSpy, I click on the browser. So let's click on the browser and check on the title with ObjectSpy. So here's the mistake. The title of this browser is not Welcome to Facebook, because we are not at the home page of Facebook anymore. We clicked on Login, and after logging in, we can see this page. So the Facebook homepage is not open anywhere at this moment. So the title of this page is just Facebook, not Welcome to Facebook. So when we close the browser, let's tell QTP, when you close the browser, close when the title of browser is just Facebook. Do that, click on Save, close the browser manually, and run this, and see what happens. So again, opens the browser, navigates to facebook.com, enters the text, click on Login, and it did close the browser, right? As you can see, the Facebook login browser is not there anymore. I just have this, the sign-up browser open, and I did not tell QTP to close the sign-up browser, right? So this is how you troubleshoot. This is how you get the properties and values. So this time we had this property as the title, this value, and when we close the browser, we have a different value for the title. So we have a different browser open. So that is why we have to change it. So this is how you will basically use different properties and values for different objects within your application. The next video will continue with descriptive programming. Thank you.